Hello there guys, today I want to talk about data preprocessing in R using the MinMax Normalization. Firstly, I will import my dataset into R. There, the first line is the code for importing the dataset. Then I'll check out the dataset. I'll type in head df. You can see the dataset has some variables. You can see there are 3 numeric variables. So I will subset the dataset in order to remain with the numeric variables so that I can perform the MinMax normalization on them. I want to remain with the first variable, second and the third variable. Let me check the dataset to see if I've remained with those dataset. I will type in df head then df1. After doing that, you can see that we have remained with 3 variables. That is performance, age and seekoff. Now let us create the MinMax function. So there's no inbuilt function in R for MinMax. Therefore, I shall create my own function. I shall write function. Then this function takes in a variable x. Then I'll just write the formula for performing MinMax normalization, which is always x minus min x divided by max x minus min x. So guys, don't forget to input these brackets. Make sure you've input the brackets correctly. See how I've input my brackets. Make sure you do the same if you are following along. Then after that, I will run this code. So guys, after running the code, you can see that the function has been created. The function has been created and I've called it MinMax. I've stored it in the variable MinMax. So let me scale the columns that had not been scaled earlier so that all the variables can have the same scale using the MinMax function that we had created earlier. So I will start with the performance column. I shall write df1 $performance. So guys, if you don't know what I'm doing right now, you should check other tutorials on how to change the variable names or how to add a new column in R. I believe most of you know how to do this. So I'll just change the columns quickly. So right now I'm changing the edge column so that it can be scaled. I shall just type in MinMax, then df $edge. So guys, I'm just scaling the previous data set, the df data frame. So I'm scaling the seekoff column. Let me highlight the whole of it so that I can run it. After running it, I find an error on line. Okay, it is not supposed to be df $1 edge. It's supposed to be df $edge, df1 $edge. As earlier, at line 3, we had named our data frame df1, so it should be df1 $edge. So let me rerun it, highlight it, then control enter. So there is no error. You can see the code has run perfectly. So let us create a new data frame that has all the scaled data. So let me write df2 is equals to df1. So control enter. Let me check the first contents of the data frame. If we check them, we can see that the data has been scaled. So we can now fit our models to this data. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you learned something.